everybody, it's Kay, and I am here with my 2024, January 2024 Boxycharm by Ipsy. So let's see, and I do have add-ons in here too, and a boost. So let's see what's in here. So I did get a little brochure to look through, and it has some, a little bit of information in it, not too much, but it seems like a little bit less on products than you normally would see in here. That's interesting, because it is a lot less than what you normally see. So we'll have to look at that some other time. And I got a couple of pieces of wrap. I didn't have anything broken. I don't think I have anything missing either. So this box, you get to choose, well, they choose 2 items, and then you get to choose 3. So I do get another box so that when it's icon month like it is for February, I can still get the Boxycharm box, because it's actually my favorite box, and I was finding that I like things that were in the icon box, but also the Boxycharm box. So anyway, that's why I get 2. And so this is from my main, original subscription. So this is typically the one that I'm going to get a little bit more add-ons in, and so I did here as well. So the items that they chose for me, and they chose this in the other box too, is the LYS. This is a Lash Confidence mascara. This I think is a $19 retail value, and it's supposed to lift, separate, and curl. So I'm not going to open this one because I already have this one open, and I have tried it, and I have to tell you that it's a pretty good mascara, and I'm picky with this. My favorite is the Lash Sculpt by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It has a really cool container. I thought I wasn't going to like this container because it's big and bulky. It's really cool though, and it actually was pretty easy to use. So it's got a little curved wand, and I will have to say, I found that it did what it said it was going to do. And when I first used it, it took 2 coats. Now that I've used it since then, it's not, and it actually stays on pretty well. I didn't have any transfer, so I guess I like it. I mean, I really like it more than I thought I would. So the other item that they chose for me, let's see where my paper is here. Okay, oh, here it is. So, okay, it's a $32 value, and it is the Ofra Signature Luxe palette. So here's what it looks like. And I do have the Symphony. This is very similar, but this is actually in sort of just neutral colors. It does not have a mirror on it. And I'm not sure what I think about this. The colors, some of these colors are a little dark for me. I do know I'm going to love the one in the center, which I think is Rodeo Drive, if I'm not mistaken. That's actually more of a highlighter, but I definitely have been using this right underneath my brows here, just to to open up the eyes more. So I don't know. I mean, it's probably not something that I would have bought for myself, but we'll give it a try. I just have put on a couple of these here. I don't know that I'm going to use the darkest one, but here's the other colors here. So they're just nice neutral colors, and for an everyday look, I think it's something that I'll like. I do like Ofra, so I wasn't upset to see that I had an Ofra product. And sometimes I just like a little bit more color. But anyway, I'm happy to give it a try. Okay, so then you get to choose 3 items. So in my first category, I could have chosen the Iconic Eyeliner, which I thought about. I had actually good choices in this category. The Seraphine, I think it's like a blush palette and maybe a highlighter, and that looked interesting. And then I could have chosen the Pillow Talk, Penrose Pillow Talk Poet, and I didn't really want another fragrance. The Topical Slather, which looked also interesting. the Laura Mercier Kiss from a Rose, which I chose in the other box, and I liked it too. I've got it right here, so we'll compare the color in just a second. And then there was two of these in this category, but the other one was Bed of Roses. So actually, I do like these kind of things too. Let's see if I can find it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is right here. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Yeah, and this is Bed of Roses right here. Okay, I don't have this on today. We're gonna see the difference in these two. So this is what it looks like on the end, and here is the color of it. So we're gonna compare these two and see how different they are. This is the Bed of Roses here, and so I would say it's and you can blend them too, but we're gonna leave it, you know, with the darker color. So there's the Bed of Roses right there. Okay, now we're gonna compare it, because I have to tell you, I don't know that I see a huge difference in these. And we're gonna try the Strike a Rose one now, and we're gonna put it up next to it and see how different it is. Okay, so there it is. And I would say that one of them is more tinted towards a red, and one of them is more tinted towards a purple and a little bit lighter. So they are different. They're not exactly the same. So anyway, I'll just give it a try and maybe use both of them together. I don't know. They're not so different that I don't think you could use both of them together. So anyway, I was happy to get to try two different shades. So that was a win for me. Okay, so then the next category, these were also some, I think, pretty good choices. Not quite as good as the other one. There was an In Beauty Pimple Paste, which I just don't have enough of that to need it, and I already have other products. Some kind of a celery serum, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like I needed another serum. Paradox blowout spray, or blow dry spray. I don't need that. I don't do that. The Game Beauty eyeshadow brush of 4. I didn't really need that, and I never heard of that brand. Now Blow Cupid Arrow eyeliner pencil. Now I did get that in the other box, and I have to tell you, I have not been overly thrilled with it, because when I used it down on the lower lash line, it just ended, a lot of transfer. It actually worked pretty well on the upper lash line, but the lower lash line was a big no. It just didn't work very well, and it's sort of a bigger liner. I think I'm going to be happier with a brown or some of the other liners that I have. Maybe even black. I tend to go with a darker brown here, or, you know, one other shade like blue or something, but generally it's going to be a pencil, and it's not going to be a liquid liner. So anyway, a little disappointed in that. So what I did choose, and this looked interesting, and only an $18 value, but and I did try it on earlier today. This is by Half Caked, and it is called Instant Crush, and in here you get 2 lip glosses. And I had seen I'd seen people who got it early, and they liked it, and it just looked like something that I would like. So I think I'm gonna like, there's 2. You get one that's sort of a pinky color, and one that's sort of a whiter color. I did try the white one earlier today. I have actually something else on right now by Eloise. So there is that first one, and then there's what it looks like, a little white and shimmery, and it really did look nice on. I mean, it just basically whatever natural color there was in it just added some highlight to it. Sort of, you know, a little bit glittery, but not any kind of glitter that you could feel. And so the second one is actually going on a little bit more of a peachy, if you can see that. So I don't know. I mean, I'll have to try it. And this is what that one looks like. So I'm sure they'll feel the same, and so this one will feel the same as this one, but it had a nice feeling too. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. And you know, I like to get different products. I don't want to get, you know, serums or moisturizers or whatever that all the time, or mascaras. I seem to get a fair amount of mascaras still, though. I don't know how that is, but you know, I'm using a mascara every day. You know, you find ones that work better for you than others, like the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is the absolute best one I've tried. Okay, so then I got this last category, number 3. I could have gotten Pink Lips Contour, which that wasn't interesting to me, because I don't do a lot of contouring, and I have enough products already to try to figure out. So the Trust Fund Beauty, and I think that was a highlighter. I didn't really want another highlighter. It just didn't appeal to me. I mean, there's other highlighters I have gotten recently, and I didn't want to get another one. The Farrah Face Primer, I'm pretty happy with the Benefit one and also Ciati one that I got last month. So I'm pretty good with face primers right now. The Context, it was a lip liner, a different color on each side. That looked interesting, and I thought about it. The Real Her Prebiotic Setting Spray, I think I like it. I don't really use a lot of setting spray, but I use it as almost like a refreshing spray. And I like Real Her products, and so that's what I got in the other box, and I really like it. But I also knew and saw that they had something I was interested in this box, which is, where did it go? Oh, here it is. It is the Wing Me brush set. These are good brushes. I have some of their eyeshadow brushes. When I saw this, I was interested to get it. So this is like their face brushes, and it's a set of 3. So let's see what they look like. Really pretty. You know, and I'm always needing a face brush. I seem to misplace them or put them somewhere. So isn't that cool? I mean, it looks clear when you're looking at it, but then, you know, on the camera, it's really, really cool looking. So, and this seems like a nice, it really seems like a nice brush. It's angled. I don't know whether you can see that. So anyway, I'm really happy to have that. And then here's another one. They just seem like good quality. They don't feel, even though this is plastic, they just feel like they've got a fair amount of and nice soft bristles, and that they're well made. So this is a win for me. And I think this is just an all over kind of fluffy kind of brush, you know, maybe to blend or something like that. So anyway, very, very happy to have this. That is a $34 value. Okay, so then this was my boost item. Okay, and it's all sealed up. I don't know if I can get at it, but yeah, I think I can. Anyway, I have seen that some people were not. This is the Dermal Actives, what do they call it? It is a microcurrent facial toning device. And it's a 100, I think they say it's a $179.99 value, and I've read that some people really didn't think that it was worth that. At least it came, because in my other box, my boost has still not showed up, which I got the Verso. I'm glad I got 2 different things. So this looks interesting. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to stimulate production of collagen and elastin for a firmer, smoother, and brighter looking skin. So it looked interesting. I think you have to sort of, you know, read the instructions and then just figure out how to make it work. You know, I will tell you, I have other Dermal Active products, and I really like them. One of my favorite toners is this one here. Just an excellent toner by Dermal Actives. This is normally $70, so they are expensive products. So anyway, it comes with this thing here, but I think this is so you can put like on a cleansing pad. I don't know whether it has batteries in it or not. Okay, it's working. I hit the button, and so there you go. And so, okay, now you have to have your hand on both of these metal things here for it to work. Okay. All right, it's sort of starting and stopping. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna have to, okay, there's all kind of different things on here. You know, I'm just gonna have to read the instructions. Okay, that's a higher pitch. Okay, well, I'm interested to give it a try. I had read that other people thought it was sort of like cheaply made, couldn't believe this was going to be something for that amount of price. Well, I'm sure there was a lot of engineering that went into this, and just because something's made of plastic and doesn't feel very heavy, doesn't mean that there wasn't a lot of engineering that went into this. So I think it's probably going to be a pretty good thing I'm going to enjoy using. I don't have a lot of tools. I don't use a lot of tools, but I was very glad to be able to get this for $15. I'm certainly happy to give it a shot. It's going to probably take, and then here's a little USB thing. This is how it charges. I think it's probably going to take a while to figure out how it works, and I'm happy to have a little gadget to try. So it works for me. So I definitely think if you use it right, it probably is going to do what it says, because I think I have some other products by them too, but anyway, that's why I chose that. Okay, so I did get some add-ons. This is where the major box where I get most of my add-ons, and so let's see what I did get in here. Okay, I wanted this, but in the categories where it was, I wanted the other item choices better. I wasn't sure this was going to be in add-ons, and then when I did see it in add-ons, I was happy to get it. This is Geranium Plus Glow Blush Palette, and this is the outside of it by Seraphine Botanicals, and I do like this brand. Uh-oh, that thing is turning off now. It's telling me it's turning off. Okay, so this is what this looks like on the outside. And it does have a mirror, but here's the colors here. And I'm actually going to use one of my brushes here, and we're going to put on a little bit of this one right here. So it has 3 blushes, and this is a highlighter here. So let's put on a little blush. Okay. Okay. Well, I think you can see a little bit. These are good products. I really like them. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter right up underneath my brow bone. This is a nice brush. I like it. All right. I like having this together because a lot of times, so there I'll just have blush, and then I'll have a highlighter right there. All right. I like that. I'm happy to have it. Okay, that's a good one. So I'm glad I was able to get it. So that is a I think it's a $54 value, if I'm not, $55 value, okay? So continuing on with the things that I got this Magic Touch Concealer in 3. Now, I actually do have 5 on today that I got in the other box. I think this is probably going to be more my color here, and I actually think I may try a little bit on just to see what it's going to look like, because you know, I just wasn't sure which one to get. The other one worked okay, but this is a little bit lighter, and I think I may actually like this one a little bit more. So let's see what that looks like. You know what? That's a little light. It may be that the 5 is better, but I don't know. I mean, you know, once you put it in, you know, it's a good formula. I'll tell you that. I really do like the formula. So I don't know. I'm gonna just have to try. That is light. That's pretty light when you see it on the camera. So maybe. Maybe the other one was right. So, you know, maybe sometimes I'm going to need this more. I don't know. I think it's a little light. All right, well, you never know until you get to try it. But, who knows, maybe the combination is somewhere in between. That happens to me sometimes, too. Okay, so then this Sun Bunny, and by the way, that's a $29 value, the ABH, and it was an add-on for, I think, $12. Sun Bunny by Too Faced. Now this was in the icon box for other people. I didn't get it the last time, and when I had an opportunity to pick this up, which is sometimes what happens, you'll either see the icon box stuff that ends up in a Boxycharm by Ipsy box, or you'll see it end up as an add-on later. And this is what it looks like on the outside, and it's got a little heart there. I love Too Faced products. So let's see, you push on it, and there it is. So this is a bronzer, and it says it's got a pinky shade to it, and not a orange shade. which sounds good to me. We'll try a little bit over here. Okay, you really can't see much of it. It's over here. You just really can't see it, but that's okay because I don't want to see too much of it. So let's try maybe just a little bit, you know, right up underneath here. Okay, what I like about it is it doesn't go on and it's way too much all of a sudden. So I like that I'll be able to work with it. So I'm really happy to have that. Okay, that is that's a $36 product. Okay, so this item, I actually got this in the last icon box. This is by Murad, and this is a rapid collagen infusion. This is a really good product. I liked it so much. This is an $89 product. It really does make your skin look pretty quickly better. And I was going through that one and I liked it. And when I saw the chance to get this as a add-on for a lot lower than that price, I went ahead and got it. So I'm not going to open it other than just to show the container because I have the other one still open. But this is what it looks like. Murad makes, I've really not been disappointed with any products that I've ever gotten from Murad. They're definitely good products and worth it. So another product that was in last time's icon box that I didn't get, that I was sort of interested in, was this Danessa Myricks Dew Wet Balm. And this just looked interesting to me. And it's sort of in a rose color. And let's see, how do you open it? Okay, looks like it's gonna open this way. Okay, so there's what it looks like. And I'm gonna try a little bit over here. Okay, it's like a highlighter is what it is in a rose color. And I think I'm gonna really like that actually. So I'm happy to have that. That's a pretty container too. Okay, so that is a $24 value. So then I got, this was I think a points item. I like this. It's by Ace Beauty. It's a berry glazed overnight lip mask. This is nice, you know, even for during the day, and it's a great thing to have during the winter. So I'm glad with that point to have that point item. Now this is the Shape Tape. If you look at some of the other videos, you see I have gotten several different colors of this now. I just wasn't sure what the right color was for me. So this is the, I think it's the 12 Fair Neutral. I think this is probably gonna be way too light. I really just have to try these things out to figure out what the best color is for me. I don't know, we'll just have to see. There's what it looks like. So I'll be working with some concealers to see what is the best concealer with what I got this month. And that was a $3.50 add-on. So then I got this by Ole Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright Face Primer, and I was a little upset that some of these things weren't chosen for me because these were some things that I really liked. This is what happens to me with this particular box. Sometimes they choose things that I would have wanted them to choose, and sometimes they don't. And so, at least for the most part, I have the option to get them as an add-on. So I love all the products that I have by this brand. And when I saw they had a primer, I was interested to give it a try. I use these products quite a bit, all their different products. Okay, here's what it looks like. It feels really nice. It has a little bit of an orange smell, which I actually like. So I am really, really interested to give this a try as a primer. So that's a good one. This was an add-on that I think it was a $12 add-on, and this is a $40 product. Okay. Another item they did not choose for me that looked interesting was the Ren Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream. And so what this is supposed to do, it's okay for sensitive skin. That's one thing I like about the Ren products. Sometimes I have some skin sensitivity, and I have several of their products that calm things right down. These are just very, very good skin products. This is a $54 value. And so what this does is brightens and protects and plumper and plumper looking skin. So I'm just really happy to have this and get this at a really, really good price. So the last thing in here, and this was one of the items that could have been an item that was chosen for Boost. And what it is a restorative overnight facial in white pine by Chorus. And so it's supposed to be minnow reverse retinol alternative. So it's supposed to smooth wrinkles and replenish. So I think that this would be I think this would be a $54 product. And so when they say minnow, they mean menopause. And so I don't know. I mean, it seemed like something that was interesting. I like white pine scent. Let's see if it has a scent. Okay, open. Can't get it open. You know, it really does not have a white pine scent. But what I would compare this up to, and what I'm going to be comparing it up against is the Midnight. Okay, it doesn't smell bad. Okay, it's going to be the Midnight Facial by Elemis. This has a pleasant smell. So I'm going to see what I think about this compared to that Elemis product, because that Elemis Midnight Facial in that pink box and the pink jar, it's incredible. I used it about 3 times a week. I used it last night. I really love it. I gave it as a gift to my sister-in-law, who's a little bit older than me, not by much, but I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful product. And I didn't think I was always worried about leaving something on overnight like that because I was afraid it would break me out. That doesn't. I doubt this will. Chorus makes very good products, so I was happy to get a chance to get this. So I have to tell you, I'm going to have some fun playing with my things that I got this month. This is my favorite box. They said that this thing altogether, and this includes the add-ons, is a $749 value. So, yeah, I did make it worth some more because the products that, you know, that includes that Boost item too. That's one reason, you know, they say that's $180. So, but as far as what came in the actual box, and I think they did increase the price, you know, $19, $32, $32, $18, and $34. I don't normally get products in the $19 or $18 range in here, but I'm actually happy with them. In the other box, I actually noticed too that the value was a fair amount lower, that I just wasn't seeing as much of the higher priced items. Now they were available to people, you know, like the Ole Henriksen, I think was one that a lot of people got. The Ren was a lot of people got that. And I could have chosen in one of my categories the Seraphine Botanicals. But anyway, overall I think it was maybe a little bit trending towards the lower values, but I think for like, what is it, 28, it's more than that. I think it's gone up. I'm not sure. I think it went up by a couple of dollars. I think still, I mean, this, just to get those 5 items for that price, whatever it is, it's either 28 or 30, and then the $1.99 shipping and handling. That's pretty good. And you know what I like about these boxes is this is overwhelming to see all these different products and try to figure out what products may be products that I would like. I don't like to go into a Sephora. I don't like to go into an Ulta. I'm sort of done with the, you know, the department store things. I've used those things for years. So, and it's the same products and not very much different. So what I get to do here is that Ipsy goes through all of this research, picks out the things that they think that people are going to like to try, and brands that you don't necessarily see at the mall, and I don't like to go there either. And you get to try them, and I like that it's been narrowed down, and I get to try them for a pretty good price. And so I think it's a good box. This is my favorite of all the subscriptions I get, this particular box, the Boxycharm by Ipsy. I do like the icon too. I'll say that I do, and that's next month, but you know, you don't get that but 4 times a year. And so I'm happy to have this box, and they've really done it. They've improved upon their shipping and getting things right, except for my glam bag that I also got at the same time. That is not quite right, but I'm sure they'll fix it. But anyway, thank you for stopping by, and have a great day.